Angel did not have to say that to me. She literally told me, pinky promise. She did not have to. I swear, yesterday. She did not have to. She could have just said, Doyin, I don't know.
So sad for poor Doyin. So after all her conspiracies and forming alliances here and there, she still got nominated. She is already aware that she's definitely going to stand up in week 7 once she did not win the head of the house, and also if she's not able to find the black envelope that contains immunity. But why she's crying, why complaining to White Man, is the fact that she got nominated by Angel, and Angel was quick to tell her that yes, I go into the dining room and I nominated you. The truth is this: she was forming an alliance with Angel. Then you have a conversation with New. You told New that you're going to nominate Angel. New now want to tell Perry that Doyin told New that she's going to nominate Angel. Perry now wants to tell Angel that New confided in him, Perry, that Doyin told New that she's going to nominate Angel. Now Angel now outsmarted Doyin, went into the dining room during the time that it is her turn for her to nominate the husband that she wants to go home on Sunday, and nominated Doyin. And because she's still angry with what she heard, she started to tell Doyin immediately Doyin's name was called. Imagine, out of 15 housemates that went into the dining room for them to just call the husband that they want to see go home, exception of Omoshola and Kimop. Okay, let's just say 13 real housemates, 7 people called Doyin's name. It's simply because she's not in good time with anybody.
If you're my person, you're my person.
Nobody is sweet. Hello.
Now, Doyin is nominated among 3 more strong people. Initially, there were 5 in total, but Kim Oprah is definitely not going to be voted for, being that she's a guest in Biggie's house, so she's going to be automatically evicted. Now, the remaining 4, Doyin, Venita, Ilebaye, and White Money. Who has the strongest fan base? Let me start off with Doyin. Doyin is going to be only voted by her fan base, in as much as she has friends that could have voted for her since they are not nominated, but she has literally abused every of her friends in this house. Let's start off with Cece. Cece is not nominated. Spartans are not going to vote for Doyin. Do you know why? She has taken out her time to insult Cece back to back. Mercenaries is not going to come through for her. You know why? Several times she has gone into the diary room to abuse Mercy. The other time, she said that Mercy is very stupid, that Mercy is not intelligent enough to have intellectual conversation.
I would never have done that to her. Never. Even if somebody paid me to do it to her, I wouldn't do it to her.
Apparently, Doyin's fate is lying in the hands of her only fan base delight, considering the fact that we have 3 more evictions before the grand finale. Biggie is definitely going to be evicting 3 housemates till the last day. Now, if Ike can be evicted with 17% vote, don't you think that it will take at least 22 or 25% for you to scale through, of which I doubt if Doyin is going to have that, being that Venita is there, White One is there, and also Ilebaye is there. So I can't wait to see how the result is definitely just going to turn out. Now let's talk about what has been happening ever since the last time that I did my last video upload. And before I do that, I'm still the entertainer with the entertaining entertainment. Last night was the head of the house challenge, yes, and Omoshola emerged the head of the house. I was so happy for Omoshola. The last time that he was in Biggie's house as a red housemate, he did not even win the head of the house. When it was time for them to find the block envelope, 3 was found. The first one was, as you were, found by Kim Oprah, and the second one was found by White Money, automatically nominated. Then the last one was found by Adekunle, and yes, for the very first time ever since this show started, Adekunle is safe. And yes, his fan base, known as Islanders, are going to just rest this week. I remember that before the entire housemates commenced the search of the black envelope, Bigbrother told them that it is not compulsory for you to participate, that if you are not interested, that you can sit it out. Now, White Money has found automatically nominated. I beg go, this one Bigbrother don't instruct the housemate that if you're not interested in joining your fellow housemate to search for the black envelope, you can sit it out. May you no go include automatically evicted though. Then what happened to Amaka during her season in season 7 level up will not happen to somebody in this All-Stars edition. At the end of Monday activities, Doyin, Venita, White Man, and Ilebaye are nominated for possible eviction by Sunday, whereas the rest of the housemates are safe for week 7. Doyin is now seen in the closet complaining to White Money that she is angry and disappointed that Angel nominated her, whereas she was the one that wanted to do so, but Angel now outsmarted her. Anyways, White Money now advised Doyin to go and have a conversation with Angel. Doyin says she's not going to just do that. Doyin felt that her smartness can just automatically push her her to the finals, not knowing that her fellow housemate is definitely going to just outsmart her. I was surprised with the results of the nominated housemates. Cece was not nominated, Mercy was not, Favour was not, Angel was not. That I overheard that they planned that they should just take out the weak ones, so that by the time they get to week 8 and week 9, now they will not battle for the finals. I forgot to make mention that Omashola now selected his BFF in the presence of White Money, Mercy, Cece and Ilebaye. Ilebaye simply because she has not experienced the mezzanine floor, and Cece because Omashola said that Ike told Omashola to take good care of Cece. Mercy, we all know that. Mercy and Omashola are paddies, and White Money, I felt, is because of Omashola's stomach. Now Omashola has told them that he's going to just stay in the head of the house bedroom alone because he's about to just get married and he wouldn't just want to disrespect his wife.
Of course. You were looking for trouble, corners everywhere. Okay, tell me apart from all that.
Let's talk about the conversation that the housemate has all through last night. Cece and Ilebaye had a conversation in the head of the house lounge. Ilebaye wanted to find out where and how Ilebaye has offended Cece. Cece said that during the time that they were doing the Super Commando tax, that Cece playfully called Ilebaye auntie, Abina madam. Now so Ilebaye caught one and gave Cece, say, you don't ever call me madam Abina auntie, that my name is Ilebaye. Cece felt offended, and Cece also made mention that on Saturday that something happened between Ilebaye and Dike, and she also found it offensive, hence she just reacted the way she reacted. And finally again, she told Ilebaye directly onto her face that Ilebaye knows how to fight trouble, looking for trouble here and there. And then I asked Ilebaye, what carry you go that system that day that led to you and White Money having a fight? Are you not looking for trouble? Ilebaye was, I just feel like, asked Ilebaye, wait, what do you know about music? From her explanation, you will know that Ilebaye intentionally wanted to just look for trouble that day. Because Cece was telling Ilebaye, Monday nothing, Tuesday nothing, Wednesday nothing. Why is it? It's always Thursday and Saturday.
Find trouble. No. Trouble. No. You guys always say this, always no.
Now, everybody has clocked Ilebaye's game because she couldn't even defend herself properly. Later, housemate was also seen in the dining area having a conversation in the presence of Cece, Doyin and Perry. That was when Perry now made mention that Perry has been liking Kim Opera since the year 2021, and Cross is absolutely aware of it. Surprisingly to Perry and Cross, Kim Opera made her way into Biggie's house as a guest. Instantly, Cross abandoned Cece as his siblings and also forgot the existence of Ilebaye as his fun-catching mate and decided to just be with Kim Opera, being aware that Perry likes Kim Opera. Now, everything is making sense to me. When Kim Opera noticed that Perry had decided to just withdraw himself from her, she's not telling Perry that he just wants us to continue. Oh, okay, you know that Perry likes you. Now, Cross is in love with you, so he just wanted to just play these two men. And Perry is not even letting Kim Opera to do so now. Perry is too much of a man for it to just play him with somebody else that is always carried away whenever he sees a woman. But I have to fault Cross here. Cross, can't you just respect the bro code now? And it has to even do with your best friend. This is betrayal of the highest order. And I love the fact that Perry is just taking it lightly. It may seem as though that Kim Opera noticed that these people might be discussing about her. Hence, she decided to come and join them at the table. I love the way Doyin and Ceec decided to just change the conversation. And she was telling them to continue with the talk. And they said no. Instantly, Cross now joined them again. Ceec is now indirectly telling Cross, can you just allow Kim Opera to breathe? Every time and anywhere you just tell this girl. And so you go carry yourself now, go and join them. The conversation was now changed. And Cece is now giving accolades to Ike. And according to Cece, Ike is her injection. That Ike is not even as every other person perceived Ike to be in the house.
That guy, right or die outside. That guy. No, he's a real one. 100%. Let me go find him. I'm not even go find him. He's a real guy. Like, he's a real friend.
You all has heard from Cece that Ike's voice is just like a lullaby to Cece. And Cece is saying that Ike's friendship is going to just continue at the end of this particular show. And she is going to be the one that is going to go and look for Ike, not the other way around. And just like Ike said on stage, after he got evicted, that his friendship with Cece is genuine. And Cece just confirmed so. While that conversation was still on, Cross made mention that Cece's traditional marriage is already around the corner. I love the way Cece just shush Cross politely. But all the same, Cece is absolutely getting married. So all this narrative of her fighting for a man or just imposing herself for a man, you all have just got to know that she's just looking for a go-to person to keep her sane while she's just playing this All-Stars edition game. It has nothing for her looking for a man. She already has a man. And she also made mention that she's going to celebrate her Christmas with her man. Therefore, she's not going to be available for Mashala's wedding. But let's just say exactly how it's just going to end. And also a conversation happened between Venita and Angel while Venita is making Angel's hair in the pink room. Imagine Venita just trying to know how they were able to just organize that a cappella that they sang for her when Adekunle was apologizing to her. Yes, I was supposed to do a video on how Adekunle and Venita fought in the garden after the Sunday Life eviction, on how she also cried in the toilet and the garden, on how she now decided to go to bed alone, and Bigbrother called Adekunle and they decided to flip the script.
You see, we will come for a traditional marriage in a few weeks from now. You don't know.
I was having an incessant banging headache, so I decided to just sit that one out. Venita, in fact, you can just cite Angel. I love the way Angel was just pretentiously replying Venita. Speaking about Venita, you know she's one of the housemates that is nominated for possible eviction by Sunday. Now, her fate is also lying in the hands of her fan. She said they're phonics. She said they're also unicorn. Now, do you think that the new tribe, speaking about the fans of her brother that he does not even have, are going to vote for Venita? And do you also think that the fans of Yapu, speaking about Adekunle, the Islanders are also going to vote for Venita? I know for sure that the Islanders are not in support of the ship that is happening between Adekunle and Venita. They would love to see Venita evicted so that Adekunle can play this solo game for him to just get to the finals. Now, speaking about the nominated housemate, let's talk about Ilebaye. Ilebaye was surprised when her name was mentioned, but not so surprised. Alex, the assumed mother of Ilebaye in this All-Stars edition, immediately went to Ilebaye at the end of the nomination process to tell Ilebaye, please avoid fight this week. Please do, just dress well. Do this one, do not do that one. Ilebaye promised Alex that she's going to spend most of her time during the week in the head of the house lounge as one of Omashola's BFF. Still on the nominated housemate now, White Money automatically nominated himself when he picked a blank envelope that contained automatically nominated. I am believing that the money gang is going to just save White Money, but I will still not be surprised though if White Money is evicted on Sunday, because he is absolutely not contributing anything in this show aside this recently ship that he and Mercy is about to just create. We will all just be like, Shebi, he won his season, forgetting that all these fans that they rotate. So after they were done and dusted with White Money, after he was declared the winner of season 6 Shine Your Eyes, they have moved on to just support another person. I too talk. Shebi, in the next 5 days now, Ebuka will tell us the husband that's going to leave Biggie's house. I'm just trying to remember if there is any other conversation that happened last night. Okay, Angel had a conversation with Mercy while they were in the pink room, and they celebrated with the fact that both of them are not nominated for possible eviction. And Angel said that she's so happy that Venita is up because Angel also nominated Venita for Venita to just feel the way she felt throughout last week. Did I tell you guys that Summer is very, very sick? Why is it that Summer is always sick from Monday till Thursday? Once there is pool party now, Summer will start carrying Angel that is weighing over 110 kg. That's morning again, why they have gathered in the lounge after their usual morning workouts for them to just share their domestic works again. Kimo Price telling us that there's some place that they will put her, that she's not going to just do the work. I hear you, Kimo, but the question I'm asking is this: why is that all these housemates, you just wake up from your bed, you refuse to just lay your bed? We will now move to the closet. Your space is just very, very unkept and extremely untidy. Are you going to be teach on how to just keep clean? Then you move to the kitchen again. It will just be looking like where pigs are just living. What is there for you to just cook and just clean up where you cooked? And also, when you are done eating your food, why can't you just wash your plate? Did I tell you guys that Neo was so happy that he was not nominated for possible eviction because he was expecting that? It's simply because they are just waiting to remove some people. The next week is certainly just going to be your turn. Let's see how Omosola's reign is going to be. And speaking about Omosola, just like we are not expecting it, earlier yesterday morning, while they were having a conversation, I'm speaking about Kimopura, Mercy, Cross, Doyin, and Omosola. Did you know that Doyin told Omosola that you're not going to win the head of the house as far as you're in this house? Mercy just declared that Omosola is going to win the head of the house today. Guess what? It happened. And Omosola has already promised that he is going to torment Doyin. Doyin said that she's not going to oblige. Bigbrother has already instructed Omosola that as head of the house, he has all rights for him to send anybody's message, and anybody that decided to disobey the head of the house absolutely disobeys Bigbrother. Now, this is not the time for you to argue or agree with me. If your favorite is nominated for possible eviction, go to work. Make sure you vote and vote. If Ike can be evicted with 17%, just know that your favorite is not even safe with 20%. If there is anything that happened that I did not include, please do help me, because I'm here to just completely heal from the banking headache that I'm having. Yes, I know the reason. I thought that I have healed, but I did not. Hence, I didn't even know how I just fall into it again. Then everything started all over. But I will try my possible best to make sure that I give you guys update till the end of this particular show. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. And as an entertainer, it's always my pleasure to entertain you guys with entertaining entertainment. And before I conclude, I have noticed that Doyin is just aggravating towards white money to see if she's going to create one or two with white money. Madam, just focus on depending on your fan base to just vote for you, because white money also needed vote, and you both cannot just even share any vote. Let's only do and come, and let's see who is certainly going to remain in Biggie's house. And